So I think I've made a decision on what I'm going to go with. Thanks for all the suggestions. And I made a deal on a vehicle I've never even seen before. I haven't seen one. But I've owned two of them in the past. What is the Toyota Tundra? And I had a 2008, I had a 2013. Both of them were Crewmax cabs, and I'm not doing the Crewmax cab this time. It's a double cab with the 6.5 or 6 foot bed. And like I said, I've never seen a 22 Tundra yet. I know they're around. I have a friend that has one, but he doesn't live around where we live. And he liked it. He did have the turbo problem right at the beginning, but Toyota fixed it almost immediately. I guess the wastegate, there's an issue with the wastegate on the turbos. But it's that 3.4 liter, I think they call it a 3.5 liter, but it's actually a 3.4 liter. And Lexus has had that engine in their vehicles for a long, long time. So I'm not too concerned about the engine. It's got good power ratings. I watched TFL Truck, and they've had a couple on there, and they seem to like them. I've always been a Toyota fan, except for the remote start. So I made a deal on this one, and we're gonna go down and pick it up. Sight unseen, but here we go. I've done things similar, maybe even dumber than that, but we'll let you know once we get it. I'm not going to record at the dealership, but once we get done, I'll check back in with you. So went to the dealership. We got a new rig. There's a few things on here I didn't realize it has. It's fairly well loaded. I thought it had cloth interior, but it's got leather, which isn't really leather because Toyota doesn't want to kill cows, I guess. I don't know. And it's nice. I think that we made the right decision on getting rid of the Gladiator and moving into the Tundra. And as I've said before, I've had 3 of these now. This is the 3rd Tundra I've owned. And the other 2 had the 5.7 in it. And it was nice, and they went well. And they sounded really good. But this thing goes. It doesn't, I don't think it'd have a problem keeping up with one of the older Tundras that we had. Plenty of power. And it drives nicer than any truck I've ever been in. Drives like a car. So if you don't like that, you're not gonna like this, because it drives just like a, I don't know, we had that Grand Prix. It drives a lot like our old Grand Prix, and that was a tight car. That was the GT model, and it really drove nice. And this drives real nice, and it rides nice, and it's quiet inside. And like I said, it's loaded. This thing's got stuff that I didn't know it had. The Tundras that I had before had the Crewmax cab, and it had the window that went up and down in the back. This is the extra cab, I guess they call it. I don't know. Double cab. Yeah, maybe you're right. And it's got a sliding rear window in it, and it's powered. It goes back and forth by power. Here. Mitch tried to show you, but I was too quick. And that's kind of cool because there's a sliding rear window in the Gladiator, and it was useless. You know, you'd have to get out and go back and open it up and close it. So this is kind of nice. There's a lot to the infotainment center that I've got to figure out. The stereo sounds nice. It's not, I don't think it's the premium stereo in it, but it sounds great. It's got all the collision prevention stuff on it. It doesn't have the surround camera system on it, which is fine by me. I'm good with that. It's got the backup camera and that's it. But it's got the adaptive cruise, and it's got the lane departure, and it's got all the little lights to tell you someone's coming up next to you, and it's got heated seats and the heated steering wheel. The one difference that it is between our RAV Limited and this is the RAV has the air-conditioned seats, which are kind of nice, but I don't, we live in northern Vermont. You'd use it like 3 times a year. So that's, it is what it is there. One of the things that Midge was commenting on that she really liked is there's huge amount of storage space in here. You got room for, a 12-pack of beer just up in front in different places. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 7 cup holders up front. 8, 9 if you count these 2 right back here, which you can still reach for a Bud Light or something, No, I wouldn't do that. So it's nice. I think we're really gonna like it, and I wanted it so Midge would drive it, because I do drive the car back and forth to work because it gets great fuel mileage, and I want something that she can jump in and she feels comfortable driving, and I think this is as close as I'm gonna get, short of buying a Ford Maverick or something like that, which that's not gonna happen. So this is the new truck, and I'm sure you'll see it in videos to come, and once I have a chance to figure it out, I'll go through it with you and do some comparisons between this and other Tundras and other trucks that I've had in the past, and what I think of it, and if I have any issues with it. More to come. Like, subscribe, have a great day.